Doctors are always seeking new and better ways to treat their patients for better health care. But more recently, with all the changes going on in the medical industry, we're finding that doctors are looking for and needing new ways to increase their bottom line. This is why you'll get our full detail package our specialist is going to send you right away after our quick meeting on the phone. We've been substantially increasing the revenues for doctors anywhere from $30,000 to $100,000 a month, and in many cases much more. Yes, you heard right. $30,000 to $100,000 a month or more. Not per year, but per month. And doctors, you can do this without changing the way you treat your patients, nor having to increase patient load, and no investing in equipment or devices. We're all aware that the large hospitals and large medical corporations have been able to take advantage of all the ancillary services of the medical industry, such as labs, pharmacies, and testing centers. They have their own labs, their own pharmacies, their own access to major discounts of medical supplies due to their large buying power. These additional services are a substantial income that independent doctors do not have access to and are completely missing out on these added earnings. By being a part of our HCMG, you remain independent and you can now have immediate access to all of those advantages and substantial added revenue that the large hospitals and medical groups enjoy. Again, without increasing patient load or changing the way you treat your patients. This is why you see those large groups recruiting and employing doctors and even buying up private practices so that they can gain the huge profits from these ancillary services. The reason you can now begin earning from these ancillaries is the way our HCMG is set up and managed to fully comply with all regulations and protocols, including being in full compliance with the Stark laws, because we have also helped legislate the program. Now, we've been successfully operating for 17 years with over 2,000 participating offices and tens of thousands of independent doctors nationwide who have enjoyed substantial earnings from this. By being part of this group is like having access to all the advantages that the big hospital groups have, including having access to supplies and equipment at substantial savings, and gaining access to cutting-edge testing models and much more. Additionally, with the changing and increasing new regulations and requirements from everything to mandatory protocols to insurance reimbursements to the ever-changing Medicare requirements, your practice will benefit from our medical group. We will guide you through and help you set up the safeguards that will keep your practice in full compliance. Most importantly, our members' doctors are taking full advantage of the additional ancillary revenues of $30,000 to $100,000 a month, and in some cases even more. You now will have the same huge advantage that the large medical groups have. So take the next step and request more detailed information by filling in the form on this page, and you will be redirected to answer 3 simple questions about your practice that will help us better help you. After that, we can set up a simple, quick 10-minute call to give you all the details and mail out the package that will put your practice to work for you. We know your time is very limited and valuable. This is why we ask you to answer the simple questions about your practice to better help you before setting 10 minutes for our call together. Thanks again for your time, and we'll talk soon.